My name is Johnny Scoville.
And I am Tommy Scoville.
My brother.
Yeah.
My hero. But anyway, listen, got something nice for Tommy today. Don't know if you've seen some of the videos that we've done as of late. Because some of them, you know,
I get screwed over in every single
I wouldn't
video.
say that, and I haven't lied to you every time we sit down, and every person who sits with me I lie to, so I'm not lying to you now. I have a wonderful product. This is from Blazing Foods. We reviewed it before, but
It's from Blazing Foods.
Tommy's never tried this. This is the Blazing Food Meat Stick.
Which is really funny.
7-pot Primo. What's funny about that?
Well, I've been known to call people who aren't very bright meat sticks occasionally.
You have?
I have. And this is coming from Blazing Foods. Now, if you know Blazing Foods at all, they're known for making things that aren't going to burn you, right? Things like the Tube of Terror, right? 6 Hot Balls. That was another good one.
Yeah.
The Death Nut Challenge.
The C3 Challenge. Oh, there's plenty.
Yeah.
But here's the truth about this one, and I'd say this to you with utter confidence and happy to do this. This is not going to hurt you. Now, he doesn't believe me yet, but what you're going to find when he tastes this is an amazing beef stick. Oh, yeah, wait. What we want to do is we wanted to make, we talked about it for a long time. Every time I ever do a review of a beef stick, I get, why don't you guys make a beef stick? And so finally we said, you know what?
We're going to make a beef
We're
stick.
going to make a beef stick. So we used the infamous and wonderful and glorious 7-pot Primo. That is a pepper created by Troy Primo for Primo's Peppers. A wonderful guy. And so what you have here is you have the flavor of the 7-pot, all right? But what you don't have is that punishing heat that I
So
often
you've
put on you.
you've separated the heat from the flavor.
No. What we've done is
I was going to let one fly.
I sensed it. No, we have it in a level that makes it manageable. Not manageable is the wrong word. It makes it enjoyable. It's a snack. I'm not even fooling you. Now we have a. You all right?
Yeah. It's just smoke.
We're talking about smoker. We're talking about movie reference. Somebody get that one, please.
Yeah, that would be nice.
This is a really delightful product. We're going to be making a challenge stick.
I'm sorry, what?
We're going to make a challenge. We're going to make that in a challenge stick.
So this isn't hot, but you're going to make a challenge.
You want me to
out
bite it first?
No, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, man.
What?
This isn't hot.
No, it's hot.
We're going to make a challenge out of it.
No, it's hot, but we're going to make it to the point where it's, a Blazing Food Challenge.
You're just a liar, dude.
So not. Rip that bad boy in half. We're going to review this.
But I'm telling you right now, I'm getting lied to.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. That's how it goes down.
Now, here's the thing. You better let me bite it first because I don't know if this is something he's experimenting with. And I don't want to lie to you.
So what you're saying is,
If
you've been
this is-
shooting off your jibs like
No.
you know what's going on, but you don't have a clue.
No, I'm just saying just to cover my assets. I'm going to make sure that it's not bad.
As a rule of thumb, don't promise somebody that something's not hot if you've never tasted it.
I've tasted a bunch of these.
Well, I've had Slim Jims.
I haven't spoken on the phone with him about the production of this particular stick.
Well,
All right, so
we're waiting.
another great reference. Is that 2 so far?
That's a good movie reference.
There'll probably be 5 by the time this video's over.
Well,
It's my hero right there. It's Tommy Scoville.
yeah.
I'm Johnny Scoville, his brother. And this is from Blazing Foods. It's the 7-pot meat stick. This is tasty. I gotta trim this thing. He's got too bushy up on top.
It's a little bushy.
You gotta do that. Thin it out.
So this is like a Slim Jim you buy at a 7-Eleven.
A little hotter. It's not a challenge. It's not that bad.
It's not a beef steak you buy at 7-Eleven either. Why don't you keep that real? Oh, yeah.
What do you reckon the heat's on this for? Oh, don't even tell me. It's just, I say,
Why don't you tell everybody where it burns, Johnny?
not so much here or here, but right in here. You know what? This might be a warmer version. That I give you my
It burns
word.
you right here where the really hot peppers, like ye old Carolina Reaper,
On the 7-pot Primo.
and the 7-Pot Primo tend to burn you.
This for a non.
They did not separate
For
the
a
heat.
non-chili, this should be like a 9.
Yeah, easily. They didn't separate the heat and the flavor, you lion.
Flavor's lovely.
It is tasty as hell. But the burn is, it is a burn.
You couldn't, like, if you just had a bunch of beef sticks and you had like a football game going and you brought like a plate full of beef sticks and all of them were normal Slim Jims and one of them were these,
You would be out of beverage fast.
no, you know in about 2 minutes we got the hot one.
Oh, yeah. He loses his sense of humor the same way I am.
No,
Just
but
once, I want you to tell me the truth.
I,
Be like, this thing's hot as hell. I'm going to eat it anyway, man.
I swear to you, I didn't know. You saw me open the box. What did it say on it? Beef stick, 7 pot. Didn't say, hey, Johnny, you know what? I made this one hot for your brother.
It said Blazing Foods, man. You know what I mean?
Joking aside, because I know you like ribbon meat, tastes pretty good, though.
It's excellent. However, if you're not a chili head, you're not going to dig this product. Whew. At all, actually. Your eyes are tearing.
No, they're not.
Oh, they are, though.
No. This is absolutely a snack, though, if you're a chili head.
It is.
Are you at a 5?
Yeah, every bit of it.
Here's the thing you need to know about his 5. He has a ridiculous tolerance for pain. I think that comes to us. Maybe that's a genetic thing, because I'm pretty good at that.
You know what? Now,
told people several-
now it's starting to do the lip thing.
I've told people about the times you stitched me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember where it was?
Right here.
Was that the one? I thought it was this one here.
Nope. It was right on the palm of your hand.
Monofilament, wasn't it? Fishing line?
Nope. I used dental floss.
Oh, that's right. It was dental. Could you stitch me twice then? Because once you used
I did.
I almost said monosodium glutamate. Used that.
The kind that they use for fly fishing. Super, super thin stuff.
Where was that? There was that one then.
I don't remember. I remember that one because the chief freaked out about it.
I know, right?
And you can see the big...
Here's the deal. If you look carefully, you can see where the marks were.
Yeah, I didn't do a great
I
job.
thought you did a spectacular job. Are you
You know, all
joking
things
me?
considering. Did you show it? Can you see
I
that?
don't know if they can see it. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a scar there. He did a really lovely job.
Thank you. You know,
Now, the heat is probably almost down to a 1 for you. It's dissipated.
I like how you tell me where my heat is. For
It's my job. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you are.
2?
3.
All right.
It's lingering really heavy on the the right side of my lip
On account of that's where
and
you shoved it
the
in.
back of my throat. Yeah.
It's the taste. It's the burn that lets you know it's working. But really, like, joking aside, that really is a delicious beef stick. I mean, if you like spicy beef sticks, you're not going to find a better one.
No, you're not.
commercially sold. You're not.
I promise you've never bought a beef stick anywhere that had this kind of stank. Right?
Here's the deal, people. If you think this one's hot, when Blazing Food, David Foy is listen.
Evil?
No, he's just he's scientific in his approach to this. He's kind of diabolical.
It's kind of evil.
No.
Yeah.
But he really makes a great product, and he doesn't do anything halfway. So we're going to do this as a challenge at some point. What I don't know, and what are your thoughts? When we do the challenge, do you think we should keep it the same size or get one of those big sticks
I would keep that the same size.
and just put some real stink in it?
If you were to double the heat of this, I couldn't eat it.
You could and you would. You
I'd
just
be
wouldn't appreciate
really,
it.
really unhappy.
Here's what, man, anything I can eat, you can eat. I just enjoy
Yeah,
it.
no, I agree with that. But you're going to eat it and talk to the camera, right? And then I'm going to be going, oh, I'd be laying on the side of the road in my car thinking I'm going to die. Yeah, or folding up like a wallet, hurting so bad I can't get to the hospital. I would have driven myself to the hospital, but I couldn't stand up.
He did that once. Well, that was all on you. I mean, that really is.
It was your record that I was trying to beat.
He ate, was that 2 tubes of terror?
No, that was only one.
1 tube of terror, but he
43 seconds.
but then he took an entire bottle. That's the whole bottle.
Of a tincture by the name of Jacked Up.
And then who does that? Who put I mean,
That had like a gram of crystals or whatever added to
and
the
then
top of it.
and then so what happened is the story's pretty funny. After we can laugh about it now, dude. We can
laugh about it.
Is
I
that
did
the
this
third or
live.
fourth? Is it the fourth movie reference?
Probably.
They're all over the place, people. He did it live, and then it's so bad.
The idea was that I would go. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I was going to go, stick my fingers as far down the back of my throat as I could and try to get as much of that up. Now, the tincture, you're burned.
It doesn't. Yeah.
You know, once that's in, you're done.
You can-
But I would have been nice to get the peanuts up.
Well, didn't you had it?
But as soon as I'm
phone
done,
was interrupted.
Well, as soon as I'm done, no, that was a different challenge. The second I'm done, all of a sudden the host goes, okay, and starts talking to the next person. Are you ready to go? And we're all on the screen like the Brady Bunch. You know what I mean? So it's not like I can
Slither away.
right
out.
just sneak
So
off
you
to
had
the
to stay
side.
in the pocket and deal with it.
So I'm thinking to myself, just like when you string out a video because you know my mouth is burning and I want to get some milk or whatever. It's stringing out and I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, it's 20 minutes. If this thing goes any longer, right, I'm just going to be screwed. And she's just finishing up and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. He's like, and I'm going to try now. And I'm not
So
going
it
to do
just delayed it. So by the time you were
1
trying,
hour and 5 minutes.
so anybody who's eating hot stuff knows that if you've eaten something and an hour and 5 minutes goes by, you're deep in the digestion of that. And there's nothing you can do to offset that. But
Nothing.
he said this way he told me was, he said earlier. He said, "I swear to you, I would have driven myself to the hospital." But he couldn't. His knees were pulled up to his chest. He couldn't even straighten out.
I could not force my knees away from my chest. And the crazy thing about that night was,
Was that the first time they came in waves for you?
yeah, well, then,
Doesn't that suck?
well, this
Well,
was.
no, you know what? The first time it goes right, you're like, "Oh my God, thank God!" And then you think you're done, and that revisits you again, and it just
The next day, I was going to be doing the lifeboat. This was July 30th, right? So the next day, I was going to be doing the lifeboat. This
Was that the
just
first
a
day of the
promotion.
life-
Yeah, it was a promotion for the lifeboat, is what it was. So I snarfed this bottle of tincture, and when the show is over, maybe 20 minutes later, I got calf cramps, and I mean, like you're giving birth.
exquisite.
Yeah, like I was in serious pain, but I sat down on the couch, kind of pulled one leg up a little bit, and, you know, just pouring down sweat, and then it was gone. And I was like, holy crap, was that bad?
We can laugh
Yeah,
about it now.
Exactly. I went straight up, took a shower, got in bed, and I went, just folded up like a wallet or a card table. My knees were here, and I'm not exaggerating. I could not, the cramps were so bad, I could not push my knees away
How
from
long
my
did it take
chest.
before you ate something hot again?
The beef jerky that you brought to Reno, you remember that?
I do.
About a year and a half. Like
Hey,
it really swore me off of hot stuff.
I want to take just a second and give big
My nose
congratulations
is
to
running
you.
from that not hot.
Here I'm about to give you a great congratulations, and you're ripping me. There you go. So I want to congratulate you, man. The lifeboat, and a lot of you guys, so many people from Chase Seat are on the lifeboat as well. You ride the bus and the boat. Today, the lifeboat hit its 500,000th view. What do you think sounds bigger, 500,000 or 500,000? 500,000 sounds bigger.
It depends. Did you just lose it at a casino, or are these subscribers? Because there's a big difference.
If you lost at a casino, so tell me the difference.
$500,000. Like if you lost that at a casino, you just want to be gone. It's $500,000. Book on out of there. Half a million times that people came looking for help is a big deal.
That's a beautiful thing.
It
And
is.
What's cool about it is this: it's not, it's not just people that are recovering from an addiction. It's trauma, because trauma comes with the addiction. But there are so many people that don't necessarily have the addiction that they don't necessarily have what you would think they would have to drive them to the boat, and they're finding such solace and comfort and help from community and just
There was a time where we had 5 or 6 people on the boat that had never had a drug problem and were vocal about it, and it was crazy. Now it's probably 15 to 20%.
It's crazy. It's a beautiful thing.
Now
So
it's a big
thank you
chunk.
guys. And if you know somebody who has a problem, please, direct them to the
Or
lifeboat.
just come over tonight, because on Saturdays all we do is clown. Like Saturday is
Can I join you tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Saturday night boat. It's just laughter. We screw around.
I do
absolute
want to. This is kind of important. I want to also. This is really neat. A lot of you guys know the one and only Zach Peterman. Today, want to really. This is very, very exciting. Brian and Karen are getting married.
Aww,
Right. So I want to say
No
happy.
way.
Yeah. And they're beautiful people, man.
that is so cool.
They really are.
Congratulations.
Yep. Here. This is. I wonder if I should show this. I'm going to.
No, you can't do that without asking. That's bad form. Truthfully, that's bad
What a
form.
beau-
You know what? Post it. Like you
What
get
a
permission
beautiful
to post
picture,
it.
though, right?
Absolutely,
And how
a
about
beautiful
this?
picture.
This is her car.
Stop it.
Listen, it's an original.
Well, obviously.
No, actually, no. I think she may have been the second owner, but she's never done anything to it, and it is so beautiful.
Did you tell her that there was a car in our hometown that had the exact same body?
The white one?
Yeah, had the exact same body,
It was crazy.
We tried buying it.
Tommy and I were in love with this car. We drove by it. We'd see it every day.
I have to
driving
take
by.
this call. It's an emergency.
Okay. And it was kind of like a barn find, only it wasn't in the barn yet. It was still out front. And it was the most pristine, beautiful. I'll show you the Mustang. I don't want to show you the picture of them because I don't have permission yet. But take a look at that. Oh, man. I don't know if you're going to. Yeah, you can kind of see. That is a gorgeous Mustang. I think it's a 60. I think it's 65. I'm not quite sure. Maybe 60s. See, but no, I could be wrong. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't much matter. But Tommy and I would drive by going to school constantly. We'd see this absolutely gorgeous Mustang, and you got to understand the town we grew up in had at the time, I think 800 people. It is not. You know they say it's has one traffic light. There was none. For real, but we would drive by it. I mean, when we were children, way before I had a driver's license. But Papa Scoble was a star, and we had a great appreciation for beautiful vehicles, classics, and great music because he did that to us. Really, he did. But anyway, one day after hounding my dad incessantly, literally for a few years, I made him pull into that woman's house. They had a barn and a kind of a farmhouse, and I knocked on her door. She came to the door and I said, I told her, it's a small town. They're like, she's seen me before. And I said, you have the most beautiful car. I said, I want to buy it. Please let me buy that. I get my driver's license. I had a couple of years. I was going to save money up. And I said, I will do anything. Please, would you consider selling that? And she said no. And it's okay to get it. She gave it to her granddaughter. And as legend has it, I wish Tommy were still here because he could tell you all of the bad things that happened to that car. As legend has it, what happens when you give a 16-year-old anything, right? So, needless to say, the car doesn't look like that anymore. But these are great beef sticks. Please go. There's going to be a link in the description box for these. For a non-chili head, it would be very, very hot. For a chili head, you're looking about a 5 for a chili head. Maybe even a 6. It's a spectacular beef stick. Now that's something that I can snack on. A lot of people that are chili heads can just literally snack on those, but you're going to be hard pressed to find a better tasting spicy beef stick, and it's because of the 7-Pot Primo. So thank you guys. Thank you Blazing Foods for making that. One more time, Brian and Karen, I'm so happy for you. I hope you guys have a fantastic life together. Here's the cool thing. I know that is blowing a secret. Probably not. You're getting a wonderful package of stuff from Harvest 912, and we hope it burns you pretty good. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Give them some love for their nuptials today. That's kind of a cool thing. I'm excited for them. So in the description box, you're going to see a link for the 7-Pot Primo beef sticks. Now, I think we also have some habanero as well. But it's a spectacular beef stick. And that's in the description box. Right there is the pepper to get on the bus. If you've been watching this channel, thank you so much. If you've been watching the silliness that Tommy and I have been doing, thank you. If you've been watching but you've never subscribed, that's my daily report card. Kind of read how we're doing. So right there, click that. And you can subscribe and get on the bus and take ownership of this thing because it is yours. I'm just the clown behind the wheel. Right there is the Lifeboat. Super important channel about recovery, overcoming trauma, beating an addiction, and living a purposeful life, your best life. So many people are. 500,000 views. Well, that's an exciting thing. So much more important than 500,000 views for a pepper channel because I'm just eating hot stuff. Lives are changed right there. Anyway, right there are all the silly challenges I've ever done and a couple of really hilarious ones from me and Tommy right there. Pepperology. All brand new stuff for the new chili because there's so many people that are seeing this, never eating anything hot, but are like, man, I think I want to get into that. That's where you start. I love you guys a lot. I'm Johnny Scoville. My brother was here a little while ago, Tommy Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.